Welcome to On Fire Breakers. Travis Thompson with you here this evening for break 2021-209. It's going to be 2021 Leaf Lumber Kings half case hit draft. Half case hit draft. We're going to go over the draft order and then we will be ready to rock and roll. The draft order is going to be Ryan Tyree with pick 1 and 2. Daniel Ludwig 3, Keenan Funk 4, Jason Johnston 5, Daniel Ludwig 6, Keenan Funk 7, David Jaquay 8, Norberto Ramos Jr. 9, David Jaquay 10 and 11, Ryan Tyree 12, Herbert Hunter 13, Charlie Reaver 14, Caleb Barnard 15, Tom Marducci 16, Daniel Ludwig 17, Kyle Martirana 18, Keenan Funk 19, and Aaron Stanley pick number 20. Really not a pick, as you get whatever is remaining. So here we go. Good Luck's going to have 4 cards per box. Hopefully we have 20 awesome hits for everybody here. 2021 Leaf Lumber Kings. Here we go. As always, on our hit drafts, I'll take a picture of each card. I will create a group message and post the pictures of the cards. And then as they are picked, remove the message and go from there until there's no cards left. So first up, out of 30 on the 3,000 hit club, Pete Rose. Pete Rose on the 3,000 hit club of the Phillies. Six of 30, Pete Rose. Then, oh, that's a nice one. Out of 9 international icons, Larry Walker on the bat relic of the Rockies. Larry Walker, international icons from Canada. So that is a nice relic there. I like that. Larry Walker fan. Then we have Lumber Leaders from the NL 1972. Billy Williams with the batting average. Johnny Bench in home runs. Pete Rose in hits. And Lou Brock in stolen bases. It's going to be 7 of 12 on the quad relic of the 1972 Leaders. And then we have the Super Team out of 9. Mike Smith, Steve Carlton, Jim Thome, Scott Rowland, Pete Rose, Jimmy Rollins, Ryan Howard, and Chase Utley here on the bat relic. 8-piece bat relic of the Philadelphia Super Teams. Again, Mike Smith, Steve Carlton, Jim Thome, Scott Rowland, Pete Rose, Jimmy Rollins, Ryan Howard, and Chase Utley. So that does it for our first box. If you're new to Lumber Kings, the majority is basically what it states in the name, lumber. Majority bat relics are a few autos mixed in. We're looking for bat knobs, bat barrels, things like that is what we're hoping for. Next up, out of 4 on the game used lumber, Kevin Youkilis. It's going to be 2 of 4, Kevin Youkilis of the Boston Red Sox. Kevin Youkilis, 2 of 4. Well, we had one Kevin Youkilis. How about another? Out of 25 on the nickname fame. The Greek god of walks. Kevin Youkilis. This one's out of 25. Then we have Lumber Leaders of 1965. We have Willie Mays for home runs, Billy Williams extra base hits, Pete Rose for hits, and Roberto Clemente on the batting average. This is 12 of 15 NL 1965 Lumber Leaders. Then we have the California / Los Angeles Angels Super Teams. Rod Carew, Don Baylor, Mike Trout, Troy Gloss, Fred Lynn, Reggie Jackson, Vladimir Guerrero Sr., and Albert Pujols. It's going to be 16 of 25. All right. On the game used lumber, out of 6, Chase Utley. On the bat relic of the Philadelphia Phillies, 1 of 6, Chase Utley. Then we've got nickname fame, Mad Dog, Bill Madlock, 11 out of 25. Again, Bill Madlock on the nickname fame, Mad Dog. Then we've got 1 of 4 Mount Crushmore of the Orioles, Eddie Murray, Cal Ripken Jr., Brooks Robinson, and Frank Robinson. 1 of 4 Mount Crushmore. And then we have a nice one coming up here, Bat Relic Auto, out of 15. How about the kid, Ken Griffey Jr., 5 of 15 for the Bat Relic Auto. Going to be going up on the fire truck. There's a nice hit when you're looking for autos. Let's move that box on top of that. We'll put that fire truck right back here in the middle. Ken Griffey Jr., Bat Relic Auto out of 15. Nice hit there for the Mariners. If we were doing the old pick your team, which was the original plan for these 5. We had people saying we wanted a hit draft, so that we switched it to a hit draft. Out of 15, again, Bat Relic Auto, Ken Griffey Jr. Next up on the game used lumber out of 9, Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson out of 9. It's another nice one there. Then out of 6, 1,500 RBI Club, Carl Yastrzemski of the Red Sox. This is 5 of 6, 1,500 RBI Club. This one's nice. Out of 12, Bat Rack 3, Mickey Mantle, Mike Trout, and Willie Mays. 7 of 12, Mickey Mantle, Mike Trout, and Willie Mays. Where else can you get 3 bats used by those on one single card? Mickey Mantle, Mike Trout, and Willie Mays. That's going to go right here because that's a nice, I like the style of the card. We'll just knock off Pete Rose. And Midsummer Classic, out of 9, we have Gary Carter, Tim Raines, Bill Madlock, Ozzie Smith, Eddie Murray, Tony Armas, Frank White, and Dave Winfield. Again, that's 6 of 9 on the Midsummer Classic. Final box. Then I will take pictures, create the group, and then I will get ready on the tribute. We do have up a Bowman's Best half case break. Still had several teams left. Give it a look. It'll be part of our last part of Bowman's Best that we have left. So give it a look. Like I said, there's like 12 teams left, I think. Then we have game used lumber out of 4. How about Fred McGriff? Fred McGriff, the crime dog. 1 of 4, Fred McGriff. Then late round legends out of 20, Kenny Lofton on the bat relic. 12 of 20, Kenny Lofton. Then we've got lumber numbers out of 25. The number 21, led by Roberto Clemente, Roger Clemens, Sammy Sosa, and Jeff Kent. 13 of 25, lumber numbers, Roberto Clemente, Roger Clemens, Sammy Sosa, and Jeff Kent. Here's a bat rack for 2 of 2. Looks like it's going to be for the Cincinnati Reds. We've got Pete Rose, Johnny Bench, Joe Morgan, and Tony Perez. Again, Pete Rose, Johnny Bench, Joe Morgan, and Tony Perez. 2 of 2 on the bat rack 4. So there's another nice hit. We're going to take off. Oh, that's out of 12. That's on. Well, let's take off the Kevin Youkilis. We'll put that up there. That's a nice one as well. 2 of 2 on the bat rack 4. That does it for the break. Let's go over our hit recap. And then, like I said, I'll take pictures, create that group, post in the group, and then I will start the break with tribute. We got 11 out of 25, Bill Madlock. 1 of 6, Chase Utley. Out of 25, the California/Los Angeles Angels Super Teams. The NL 1965 Lumber Leaders out of 15. Kevin Youkilis out of 25. Kevin Youkilis out of 4. Lumber Numbers out of 25 for the number 21. Late Round Legends out of 20 of Kenny Lofton. The Crime Dog, Fred McGriff, out of 4. The Midsummer Classic out of 9. The 3000 Hit Club, Pete Rose. Carl Yastrzemski on the 1500 RBI Club. And the game used lumber of Brooks Robinson out of 9. And in no particular order here, these are just what I kept up here as fancy that I liked. We had the Mount Crushmore for the Baltimore Orioles out of 4, Eddie Murray, Cal Ripken, Brooks Robinson, and Frank Robinson. Out of 2 on the bat rack for Pete Rose, Johnny Bench, Joe Morgan, and Tony Perez, which would be from the Reds. On the international icons out of 9, Hall of Famer Larry Walker. We had the Philadelphia Super Teams out of 9, consisted of Mike Smith, Steve Carlton, Jim Thome, Scott Rowland, Pete Rose, Jimmy Rollins, Ryan Howard, and Chase Utley. Then we had the 1972 Lumber Leaders, Billy Williams, Johnny Bench, Pete Rose, and Lou Brock. Then we had the Bat Rack 3 out of 12, Mickey Mantle, Mike Trout, and Willie Mays. That's an awesome card there, in my opinion, with those 3 on the same card. And then our fire truck, in my opinion, only because it was the only signature, 5 out of 15, relic auto of Ken Griffey Jr. So I will say that's a pretty good half case, in my opinion. If you did not know what Leaf Lumber Kings was, maybe you got in the filler and you didn't know, or whatever. You are getting a bunch of bat relics, which those bat relics are nice, so can be valuable too. Even though it's a Leaf product, you get some Hall of Famers. You get a card like the Mike Trout, Mickey Mantle, and Willie Mays. You're not going to find a card on any platform that has those 3 on it, more than likely. So I'm going to take pictures, get that group created, and then I am going to go live with tribute. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for sporting on Firebreakers, and thank you for filling the 2021 Leaf Lumber Kings half case break